Hi guys, and in today's video we will be featuring two of the most fearsome dinosaurs ever to walk the earth. On one side of the ring we have Carnotaurus astray, and on the other side we have Allosaurus fragilis. Now, this fight will be determined based off of a few factors like intelligence, speed, mass, agility, and size, and bite force. Now, some factors will be worth more than others. At the end of this battle, we'll discuss a few extra weapons or weaknesses for both of these dinosaurs. Now, let's get this battle started. Now, for extinct animals, there's something for measuring intelligence called EQ. Now, that's basically just brain to body ratio. Now, the EQ of a human is around a 7.8 to an 8. The EQ of a chimpanzee is a 2.5. And the EQ of a T-Rex is a 2.4. So that was just for comparison. So, let's get to the EQ of Carnotaurus. Now, the EQ of Carnotaurus was 2 exactly, and Allosaurus fragilis was about 0.5. So, let's get on to the next factor, and Carnotaurus wins intelligence. Now, for the speed factor, Carnotaurus can run at around 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers per hour. And Allosaurus can go 30 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour. So for the speed round, Carnotaurus wins again. Now, for mass, Carnotaurus weighed around 2.3 US tons or 2,080 kilograms. And Allosaurus fragilis weighed around 2.6 US tons or 2,500 kilograms. So Allosaurus finally wins an edge in mass. Now let's get on to the next factor. Okay, so Allosaurus fragilis was lighter for its size and was a bit slimmer, so it was more agile than Carnotaurus. So Allosaurus fragilis pulls off another edge in agility. Okay, now for size, Carnotaurus was 9 feet tall or 2.7 meters tall, and Allosaurus fragilis was maybe a bit taller than 10 feet tall or 3.1 meters tall. Now, Allosaurus fragilis pulls off another edge in size. Now let's get to the last factor, bite force. Okay, now the last factor is bite force. Now Carnotaurus had the bite force of 4,000 newtons or 7,000 in the back, and Allosaurus had a bite force weaker than a lion's, which was 3,500. So Carnotaurus wins bite force. Now let's get to the extra weapons or weaknesses for both of these animals. Okay, so Carnotaurus does not have any extra weapons and not any weaknesses. Now, Allosaurus has claws as his extra weapon. So now, let's get all this data together and let's see who wins. Okay, so now after analyzing all the data, I think that Allosaurus fragilis would have won. Now, I think it would have won because it won most of the important things, like extra weapons. It got a really good extra weapon, which is claws. It was bigger. It was more massive. and it was more agile. Those were pretty important factors. Now, if Carnotaurus was competing against one of Allosaurus' smaller cousins, like Allosaurus europaeus, I think that's how you pronounce it, Carnotaurus would likely win. It would win all the factors. His arms would be almost just as big as that Allosaurus, and Carnotaurus would win to any other of Allosaurus' cousins. But this is Allosaurus fragilis, and this guy won. I hope you liked this video. For more videos, subscribe, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!